Welcome back to the Deep Dive, where we turn stacks of sources into instant expertise. Today, we're looking at a pretty fascinating piece of hardware. It's the tvONE CORIOview multi-window processor, specifically the 4K version, the MWP-MTO. So the mission here is to figure out what this thing actually does. The best analogy we found is to think of it as a professional digital director.
Right, exactly. It takes all your video sources, your actors, so to speak.
And it puts them all perfectly on one big 4K screen, which is your stage.
Precisely. It scripts where they go, how they look, everything.
Okay, so let's unpack that. A director has to manage the whole cast. How many sources are we talking about here? And what kind?
So it handles up to 8 sources at once, but the really critical part, the thing that makes it so versatile, is that it supports mixed input types.
Mixed types, so not just HDMI.
Not at all. You can plug in HDMI, IP streams, broadcast SDI, even older DVI-U, all at the same time. And that's huge because it means you don't need a bunch of external converter boxes. And, every one of those boxes you eliminate is one less point of failure.
And one less source of lag, I imagine.
Exactly. It just cleans up the whole signal chain.
That makes a ton of sense. Now, usually a device that powerful is, a massive server humming away in a rack.
You'd think so. But this thing is tiny. It's a 12RU form factor.
Okay, for those of us not living in a server room, what does 12RU actually mean?
It's small. Think like a large, slim pizza box. It takes up half the width of a standard rack slot. And it's designed to be ultra-quiet.
That's a big deal if it's in the same room as the operators.
You're a huge deal. You don't want a jet engine taking off next to you. It's built for quiet operation from the ground up.
So we have this powerful, compact engine. How does the director actually control it all?
Well, there's the front panel for basic stuff, but the real work is done in the software, CORIOview. It's fully touch-enabled, really intuitive.
Then what about for bigger, more complex installations?
That's where it really shines. It has plugins to integrate directly with enterprise systems like AMX and Crestron. So if you have building automation already, this just slots right in.
That integration must be key. Now, the sources mention 2 very different operating modes. It's like the difference between a scripted play and improv comedy.
That's a great way to put it. You have classic mode, which is your scripted play.
So that's for, security monitoring stations.
Exactly. You get total manual control. You set the borders, the labels, the audio for each window, and you save them as presets. It's surgical.
And the improv.
That's dynamic mode. It's built for speed and collaboration. Think huddle rooms. You plug in a source, and it automatically snaps into a clean preset layout. No technician needed.
Super simple, and it looks good too. The sources mention things like smooth transitions.
Yeah, you get that professional polish. You can do a fade-through black between presets, proper source labeling, even edit custom resolutions. It looks slick.
All right, let's talk about the price, because this gets a little complicated. The base unit, the MWP-MTO, it's listed at $1,870. That seems surprisingly low.
It does, but that's the catch, isn't it? That price is basically just for the empty box.
The chassis.
Right. The real technology and the real cost is in the input modules you choose to put inside it.
So that base price is a bit deceptive.
Highly deceptive. For instance, there's a pre-configured model, the MWP-H1Y. The 8H means it comes with 1080p HDMI inputs. That one jumps the price to $7,640.
Whoa. That's a huge jump.
And it goes up from there. Another version with more specialized inputs is over $9,000. So that entry price is just the ticket to get into a very high-end, customizable ecosystem.
So to sum this all up for you, the CORIOview is this incredibly powerful and flexible box for getting up to 8 different video feeds onto one 4K screen.
And it's adaptable, right? It can be the super detailed tool for a classic control room or the fast, easy solution for a modern meeting space.
Yeah.
So given that massive price difference between the empty chassis and the fully loaded versions, here's a final thought for you to chew on. How would you decide if it's better to pay for the guaranteed compatibility of a pre-configured off-the-shelf unit or to take the risk and cost of customizing your own made-to-order unit from scratch? You're basically buying flexibility, but that flexibility has a very steep price tag.